I don't know how to start these videos anymore, honestly. Because it's what if, you know? Another week, another episode of Marvel's What If. All I gotta say is that if you enjoy today's video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Check out some of my other videos. Just yesterday, I posted part 2 of me watching random episodes of Grey's Anatomy. You guys have been loving those videos, so I finally released a part 2 of me watching Grey's Anatomy. So if you're a Grey's Anatomy fan and you want to see me watch a random show from a random spot, go check out that video. Thank you. So last week on What If, we had Season 1, Episode 5, and it was a concept that a lot of people were excited for. It was Marvel's Zombies. What If Zombies? A concept where the world got hit by a virus, by a quantum virus, that Hank Pym brought back. This was the second episode that Hank Pym was highly involved in. Like, he did something that really changed that universe. So zombies happened, and it was a really cool concept. It really was. And I thought it was like another fun episode of What If, you know, like 30-minute episode of What If. But I thought it had a lot of humor in it that just didn't hit with me. It just wasn't that funny, and it had a lot of jokes for what seemed like was going to be a pretty serious concept. So yeah, it was an okay episode in my opinion, just in general, the whole experience. Cool concept, but I didn't really enjoy the execution with just too much humor in my opinion. That just didn't land for me. But today we have another episode of What If, Season 1, Episode 6. Like I said, again, I'm trying to go into these as blind as I can, so I'm trying not to look at the title. I've seen a few promotional posters because I follow Marvel on every social media. Can't avoid that. I know Killmonger is in this one, and I'm pretty sure according to the trailer, if I remember the first trailer correctly, this is where he saves Tony Stark. So I'm interested to see how that whole concept works. And yeah, you know, I have pretty much nothing else to say. Let's go into this episode. We are not skipping the intro. You know, the intro is him repeating the same thing like every single episode, but that just never gets old.
One step along the way.
It's the first time we see like a very clear view of him, of what he looks like. Not a silhouette version, not him completely covered in darkness. Oh, I love Hayes' introduction music.
Defined by sacrifice.
Damn.
I am Iron Man.
Did you learn any lessons from your time in Afghanistan?
I did. Never travel anywhere
That seems a little bit on the
doesn't have a
nose
Four Seasons.
to ask that kind of question.
Mr. Stark, has this experience changed you?
Well,
Seriously
so
on the
young
nose.
America, build bigger and fight
Oh,
better
shit.
for them, which is why
He
I'm
learned
bringing
the
in
complete
Lieutenant
opposite
Eric
lesson.
Stevens, the Navy SEAL who saved my...
Cover plans to assassinate Tony Stark while on a deep cover operation inside the Ten Rings.
Whoa, whoa.
Obadiah Stane.
Damn, expose him right away.
Tony, I don't know what this kid's talking about. Let's get out of here and work through this.
No, don't you worry about that. I brought receipts. Wire transfers, bank doc.
Yikes! Exposed. Woo, happy. Get it.
I never liked that guy.
It is interesting though, because Killmonger is one of those characters that has the possibility of becoming a pretty good hero. He's pretty redeemable, let's say, right? His motives, his goals weren't all that evil. He's one of those characters that could have been redeemed, I'm pretty sure. Let me know down in the comments what you think about that.
People come around looking to get their moment in the sun with Tony Stark, and it's my job to sniff out exactly what it is they want with him.
He still wants Wakanda entrance, I think. He wants the money. He wants something. He definitely wants something. He still wants the Wakanda entrance, I think. Or he needs the weapons or something.
Weapons in the wrong hands. Wish no one had to fire them at all.
Oh, he's getting weapons from Tony Stark.
Bold design choice.
What? I like anime.
Worst case scenario.
Michael B. Jordan does like anime. He's gonna build him an Iron Man suit. That's funny. But I'm pretty sure this is definitely the same goals and concepts that Killmonger had. He's just gonna use Tony Stark to build him a suit or a weapon to potentially go into Wakanda and get what he needs. Or remember in Black Panther, he wanted to send out the weapons and resources to everybody else, and they stopped him. But it looks like he's going to use Tony Stark to get the resources.
I think that's a great idea.
Excellent. I's dotted, T's crossed. Pep, drop the purchase order.
The actor that got to play Tony Stark, it's not Robert Downey Jr., but it kind of does sound like him, just a little bit. Oh, it's Black Panther. Oh, shit.
Our quarrel is not with you, Ghana.
Oh, really? Because you kind of
Chadwick Boseman's back
right now.
Let me take the vibranium
with another
back where it
version
belongs.
Sorry,
of
cuz. That ain't gonna fly.
T'Challa.
Stark R&D is no joke. The sonic taser thing is legit.
Did he kill him?
Be part of the system to change the system.
Nah, you could burn it down.
Oh, okay. Rhodey and T'Challa. These what if scenarios are dark, bruh. Seems like every episode one of our heroes dies. Shit.
You never lifted a finger in your
Damn,
life.
Tony's not messing
Ask
around.
Papa to come and kill me.
Oh, come on. Come on. You know that's not gonna work. Okay, yeah. Take his shirt off for some reason. Vibranium on vibranium.
The difference between you and me. That you can't see the difference between you and me.
That was deep. Damn! Killmonger is a cold-blooded killer! Ignore everything that I said earlier about him being a hero, bro. Villain every time of the day. He's like Justin Hammer. Yeah. Justin Hammer had the same robots.
Getting started. How about a road trip?
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, you're dead.
Like you said, Wakandans are full of surprises.
Yep. Man, Killmonger's catching bodies out here, bruh.
Let us believe that.
Oh yeah, he's alive because he hasn't died. He hasn't died in the UN building.
I spent my whole life searching for my home.
Rest easy, nephew. You are home.
You're dead because you killed
There's
his
no time
father.
to rest, Uncle. War is here. Connect them from the Jarvis AI.
Damn.
For that, we'll destroy him.
Killmonger's
The
playing
Americans won't
4D
have any
chess with
vibranium left to
everybody.
rebuild.
Bombay. His plan is also going by like a bit too smooth, you know. Nobody suspected him at all. I mean, Pepper did, but nobody's gonna do anything about it at all.
Open the shields.
Wow, seriously, everybody made it so much easier for him to do this. Everybody's just trusting him and doing whatever.
You are right.
Thank you, nephew.
Kill.
You've made
Boom.
your uncle
You're
and
dead.
father proud.
I only wish to serve Wakanda.
That is impossible. The drone should be disconnected.
Tony Stark. He must have built a backup transmitter.
Why would he do that?
He is talking straight out of his ass, and everybody's believing him. I like how the only young one, Shuri, is the only one questioning it, but all the adults are just like, yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah.
Wakanda forever!
I don't like how he said that. I don't know. That felt weird coming from him. Ooh. Again, man, 6 episodes in, the animation when it comes to the action doesn't lack. Does not lack at all. Okoye, get it! T'Challa's mom too? Let's go. Planning something else. What's up, Watcher? Got something to say? Beautiful shot. Oof. I love how the skies kind of look like they're painted on. They're not like very crisp and clear. They look like they were painted on. I mean, yeah, this is animation, so yeah. I just love the style of it.
The next Black Panther.
So you guys just be giving that out to just anybody, huh? He spent a day in Wakanda. You guys just be giving that shit out to anybody, I see. Okay, alright.
For what? A throne?
For vengeance. For my father. And for all my brothers and sisters who suffered through oppression while you just sat back and watched.
Power unearned can be a very volatile force, cousin. It will get the best of you eventually. On your plane or on ours.
Like, the world is taking an L here. Wakanda is so technologically advanced. The world's taking an L.
Genius. It appears we have a common enemy.
Unfortunately,
Shit,
your
Shuri's gonna
side
take
and
him
mine
down.
refuse to see it.
So, let us open their eyes together.
Heroes are never really gone. They live forever. As do the ones they inspire to carry on the fight.
Okay, so that was What If Season 1, Episode 6. What if Killmonger saved Tony Stark? I really liked this episode. I thought it was definitely an upgrade in like tone and narrative and just script in general from last week's episode. It just always kept me guessing as to what Killmonger's real motives were going on, because in the beginning he saved Tony Stark and it seemed like they might have some kind of other connection, and what would his plan be? But his plan is not so different from his plan in Black Panther, the movie. He's just going about it in a very different way. He's going Tony Stark, getting his armor and everything. He's going like this whole other circle, you know, invading Wakanda, going into Wakanda, using the drones that he built to come into Wakanda, to then defeat the drones himself, to then like serve Wakanda and become Black Panther. Like there is a whole convoluted way about it that he's going that I liked. I like the intricacy of his plan. It shows Killmonger that he's extremely smart, he's extremely calculated, and he plans everything. Michael B. Jordan, I'm pretty sure, returned to voice him. The only reason I'm saying pretty sure, it's because I just, again, never look at the credits, but I am like 99% sure Michael B. Jordan returned to voice Killmonger, and he did a great job. I do like how they brought back the soundtrack every single time he was on screen. That Killmonger entrance beat was playing. That was really cool. And again, it's another one of those what if episodes where there's more stories to tell from this. I kind of still think that maybe in the future he will kill T'Challa's father, because didn't T'Challa's father kill Killmonger's dad? Meaning T'Challa's father killed his own brother. Didn't that happen? I think that happened. And the whole episode I was kind of waiting for him to do that, but he didn't do it. And again, Killmonger is so calculated and thinks everything through that right now he probably thinks that he needs the king alive. I mean, obviously, he can't kill the king in front of everybody. That would just be a whole mess. But right now, he has the king, and he has the king wrapped around his finger. The king's just doing anything. He'll give him everything and anything. And I've said this before about these what if episodes, because they're 30 minutes long and the stories just got to be fast paced and get through everything. We don't have time to just sit down and elaborate more and stuff. And I think this episode was jam packed with ideas, and Killmonger again had this very calculated and long way of doing this plan, but it also kind of relied on everybody just agreeing with him and not really questioning him. I know, in general, thought this was another strong episode for What If. Definitely better than last week's episode, again, because of tone, and just this episode kind of knew the tone that it wanted to set and the direction that it wanted to go in. And another episode that ends with a potential story that could return in Season 2, or maybe by the end of this season. I don't know when we will revisit these stories, but let me know down in the comments what you thought about today's episode of What If. What did you think about today's episode of What If Killmonger saved Tony Stark? Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate that. Check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.